in Edinburg. We're at Cat Stadium where tonight it's going to be Cougar football. We're coming to you live from Edinburg Cat Stadium. Once again, to remind you, we're coming to you live with picture and audio. Thanks to ValleyCenter.com. And of course, bringing you the great picture is going to be Cats TV 17. That is KATS channel 17. And always to my right is going to be Paul Osbury, new stats guy to my left. Rolando Ramos from the Roma area is going to be joining me with the stats. Brother of mine from the Axe Retreat here in Stark County. Welcome to you, Rolando. We'll get to you in a minute with our stats. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what, it's going to be a big one tonight. It's a big game coming to you from Cat Stadium. It's do or die for both teams. On one side, we have Memorial coming in. They lose, they're out. They're open next week. They can't help themselves next week. They're done for the season. And more likely, if they cannot pull out a victory today. Talking to the coaches, they feel good. He feels if they play their game, they're going to be okay. On the other hand, talking to Coach Sainz, talking to Coach Granado, talking to Coach Damian Gonzalez, they know what it's coming up to. They got to win. Get a win, more than likely your chances of getting in are about 95%. That's on the Cougars side. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a good one tonight. I feel that we're live at Cat Stadium. I'm Donald Salinas. To my right is going to be Paul Osbury. And to my left is going to be Rolando Ramos. Once again, a little shout-out going out to the class of 2015 at the ENHS tailgating out here in the back. We got Alex Canol, Edwin Perrones, Mario Alvarez, Moises Cavazos, Jesus Gomez, Eric Garza, Josue Moncada, Brian Barrera, Miguel Guerra. I'll get back to those guys later. They're having a great tailgate party here in the back, and that's the class of 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, also big shout out going out to the Flores Zapata Elementary. That is from Adam Castro joining me in the booth right now. Adam, he ain't going to say much, I guarantee you, but let me tell you what, he's got a big shout out going out to the fifth grade class of Mrs. B. Garcia. Miss B. Garcia from your student, Adam Castro. He says his grades are going to get better, right, Adam? Yes? Okay, his grades are going to get better, Miss Garcia. That's from Adam. You heard him. Everybody heard you in the world, Adam. Everybody in the world just heard you say yes, so you better get better, okay, buddy? That's only one condition. You come up here, you hang out with us. It's that one condition that you're going to do good in school, okay, buddy? All right, so that's a little shout-out going out to Ms. Garcia, B. Garcia, fifth grade class at Flores Zapata Elementary. We'll give you a little shout-out before we get going in the second half. So to Flores Zapata Elementary from Adam Castro, enjoy the football game. And Adam, thank you very much. Go join your parents, and we'll see you later, buddy.
Are you ready?
It's going to be kickoff time. Paul Osbury running up here. He'll be joining me in a few minutes. For right now, I'm going to take you to the kickoff. It's the Cougars kicking off from the 40-yard line there on the south side, kicking to the north. High kick, short. It'll be caught at about the 22-yard line of PSJA, and he gets maybe 1 yard, 2 yards before he's met by a bunch of Cougars. So it'll be first and 10 to pick up a 1 yard only, and it'll be first and 10, ball at the 23-yard line, 11:55 to go in the first quarter. Big game here in the 6A category, and we'll get some more action for 5A next week. That being Robert Bennett Saber Cats. Right now it's going to be first and 10, ball at the 23-yard line.
Also,
and it'll be
Cougar run over 10
Memorial
yards
first possession. Memorial first possession. And it'll be a first and 10 at their own 23-yard line. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First play of the evening coming from the Memorial side. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, we've seen this quarterback. And me and Paul Osbury cannot believe the arm on this quarterback. He looks a little heavy, but let me tell you what, he can move and he can throw that ball. First and 10, it's going to be a handoff right up the middle. A little trap. He comes up, picking up about 8 or 9 yards. Call it 8 yards. A good run for Memorial. So it'll be a second and 2 coming up. And now joining me, the real play-by-play guy, is Paul Osbury. Paul Osbury, we're ready, man. It should be good. Remember this quarterback, Pablo?
Yeah, big, giant quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a load. Don't get him moving.
All right, so it'll be a second and call it 1 coming up. Pick up of 9 yards on the first play. So much for the quarterback, Pablo. They came up right up the middle with a little trap. Picked up 9 yards on the first play.
Edinburg North in a 4-3. Off the left side. Oh, they needed what? They needed a yard. They got about a yard.
They got about a yard. So the first call of the night, we're going to move those chains. We're moving the chains for the first time here at Cat Stadium tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's Memorial getting the ball for the first time, first possession. They start on their own side of the field at the 22, 23. They get to about the 33.5, so we move the chains for the first time. First and 10 coming up. 11:05 left and counting. It's still Cougar 0, Wolverines 0. Pablo.
Good run by Vicente Rodriguez. All he needed was 1. They got it. Double twins. It's going to be a quick hitch pass. He's got a man open in the flats. And he breaks the tackle, obviously, as you can see. Good job. A great catch by Michael Gonzalez. That's a timing route, don't it, where he does like a 5-yard hitch. The ball's in the air while he's starting to make his break. On target, on time, accurate. Next thing you know, they're going to move those chains.
To pick up another 15, call it 18 yards on the play. Put it quickly at the 39-yard of the Cougars there. John was undecided whether to go for the ball or go for the defender. He got caught in between there, number 3, John. So he didn't come up with the player. So here we go. There's a replay. We got replay, Pablo. We're live.
Beautiful.
We're live video, man. So thanks to who?
Cats TV.
That's Cats TV 17.
Okay, looks like it's going to be a keeper out the middle. Rodriguez, a nice move. As by formation, they spread them out, don't it? They had a little room in the middle. All they need is 1 or 2 good blocks, and they got it. A nifty little run by Rodriguez for what, about 7, 8?
Yeah, we'll call it 7 yards on the play, Pablo. So it's going to be 2nd and 3rd coming up. Pablo, same play they ran the first. And let me tell you what, Pablo, and talking to Coach Cavazos, you can tell when somebody feels good. But let me tell you, Sainz felt good on the other side, so we'll see what happens when they get the ball. But for right now, Memorial making it look pretty easy. He lost 8 players due to grades. He got 4 main players back, so he feels good about that.
Right, Edinburg North and a 4-3. Quarterback read option, handed to Rodriguez. There was nothing doing. He was going to try to run inside, try to bounce it outside, don't it? Good defense by Edinburg North. Probably a loss of 2, maybe 1 yard. A real solid tackle by Oliver Garza.
Oliver Garza on the tackles will bring up a 3rd and 4. Pablo, 2-down territory maybe. Remember, Pablo, do or die. They're open next week. They lose, they're out.
Why not? You know, too far, too close to punt, too far to kick. This is definitely, you know, either where you accept the penalty to back up or you go for it. I would say they go for it, don't it?
All right, here we go, 3rd and 4.
Doing the hard count, you see that. They try to get him to jump offside, didn't work. Now they regroup, and now they're about to run a play. Shotgun formation for Michael Gonzalez. It's going to be a run. Nothing doing as there was some awesome penetration by D-line. They basically attacked the hole to the left, out the left side of the center, don't it? There was nothing there. I mean, that's where the hole belonged. And he ran into a wall and a loss. And it looks like they are going to go for it.
All right, let's see. It's going to be a 4th and 6, Pablo. After getting 7 yards on the first play, they lost a half yard, lost another half yard. So now they're looking at a 4th and 6. 8:40 counting, ladies and gentlemen. Wolverines picked up 2 big first downs and then ran into a little wall there. Here comes a big play. They're going for it on 4th down. Watch a hard count.
All right, and it covered, looks like a cover 3.
There comes the arm.
Yeah, 3 guys deep. What a bullet right there, and he should have caught the ball. Pass sailed just a little bit, don't, as you can see. And he was open, but he did throw a little high. Should have made the catch.
Yeah, good play by John there. After he made contact with the ball, once he touched the ball, he was trying to get it again on the second bounce, but the hit was there by John, so the ball came loose. So it's going to be a turnover on possessions. So now it's going to be Cougar ball. It'll be the first time they're touching the ball. Good field position, Pablo, 35-yard line.
Very good field position, don't it? There's no doubt about it. This is a well above average. Ball is up. It's going to be a keeper. He's going to keep himself. Whiteside. Look, I think back at the quarterback.
What is that, Pablo? What do you call it?
I call that a run to the right side. Whitesides.
What call am I trying to get when they run that the Wildcat?
Right. Well, you know, I don't think Whiteside's going to throw a pass all year.
No, right.
If I was PSJA, I'd have 11 guys on the line.
Yeah, quarterback, they said the senior was coming back. From what I understood on Facebook, they told me somebody at school. I saw it on Facebook. The senior's coming back to quarterback. I'll see.
It's going to be a run. Hand it off. He's going to keep it himself. The read option. Good job. Good decision. As that was a right call, don't it, to keep it.
He needed 4, and he picked up 12, so we're going to move those chains.
That's a great decision.
Great play there, Paulo. And again, ladies and gentlemen, you're getting this great picture. Look at that, Paulo.
Yes, sir.
You're seeing it live at home, guys. You're seeing it live, and we're getting it from Cats TV. That is KATS Channel 17. And, of course, you get it from ValleyCentral.com.
That was Martin Rodriguez on the last run. This time, Whiteside on the left side. A lot of room. Whiteside, as we know, runs very tough. You know, he could come.
A lot of yak?
He could come, yes. He could come up missing both his legs, both his arms, and he still wants the ball. He is very tough.
All right, so we're going to move those chains. We're moving them again. It'll be another first. Oh, look at him. I was telling him he already wrote it down.
He already got
Mr. Ramos has it down.
The
All right, here we go.
And it's going to be a handoff to Whiteside. He's going to try to bounce it outside, turns it up inside. Those plays are designed to go outside, but you know, he made the right decision to cut inside. Good job by the defense.
Picked up 4 yards on the
Picked up
play, so
4.
it'll be a 2nd and 6 coming up. 7:13 and counting, ladies and gentlemen. We got a man down on the field. Hopefully everything's going to be fine. We'll wait and see. For right now, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody saw the number. I believe it's number 90 down. I wasn't sure, but that's great camera work there by Catch TV. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we don't know what's going on. I'm sure they're going to take their time and make sure he's fine. Great respect by the Cougar players and the Wolverines. All of them, everybody taking a knee on the field. Cheerleaders, everybody taking a knee and just hoping for the best for those young kids. For right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're live at Edinburg Cat Stadium. I'm Donut Salinas. You're listening to Team Donut and Paul Osbury to my right, and Mr. Rolando Ramos from the Roma Gladiators.
That's a lot of R's, brother.
That's a lot of R's. Try rolling that, Pablo.
Yeah, roll that a bunch of times.
Yep. So anyway,
I got a shout out, don't it?
You got a shout out. Go ahead. Let's go, buddy.
I do. I call him Coach. He was my coach back in 8th grade. Mr. Rene Guerra. He was a longtime principal at Edinburg North. He was my coach back in junior high. I ran into him recently. He was telling me a story about that they tune in and listen to our games at Edinburg when we do Edinburg North. And they got a little game. He's got a little game in with white play, just having a little fun. So let's just say a shout out to you, Coach Guerra. Shout out.
Oh, who's going to get more? I bet what the bet was.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Oh, and every shout out?
Hey, shout out.
Shout out.
Coach, that's for you, man. Hope you have a great time.
All right, enjoy the game, and I hope you enjoy it, Coach Guerra. And again, once again, number 90 back on his. They're helping him out, Paulo, a little bit, but at least he's up. They're taking him off the field. He's getting some help off the field, being escorted by the trainers. So it's going to be a 2nd and 6 coming up. 7:12 left, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Cat Stadium. I'm Donald Salinas. Paul Osbury to my right. In case you just joined us, it was the Wolverines first with the ball. They managed to get 2 first downs. They ran into a wall. They turned the ball over on downs, so it came to the Cougar side. Cougars have gotten 2 first downs on the way to maybe pick up their 3rd first down and 2nd and 6, and they're quickly at the 33-yard line of the Wolverines.
Quickly to the line. They hand out to Whiteside on a pitch. That play designed to go outside, but I'll tell you what, if you see a hole like Whiteside did, he's taught to just to one cut and go upfield. And it looks like they got enough for the first down.
Well, they needed 6 and he got 8, so we're going to
move those chains.
And Pablo, let me tell you what, number 6 met him the first time, and he realized that this guy will run over me. I don't care how big he is. So this time 6 kind of got a little bit, he got ready.
Yeah, he broke down a little more.
Yeah, he broke down.
Looks like they're giving Whiteside the break. Got a different tailback. Martin Rodriguez is in there. He's going to keep it himself as he stiff arms the defensive end and gets turned inside. Great defensive effort by number 8, Eric Medellin. Unfortunately, he may be down, but I tell you what, a great effort by Medellin, don't it? Because the technique was he attacked from the outside in, turn the run inside, and if you turn the run inside, you should have pursuit. Means the rest of their guys are coming toward the ball. And that's how it should work, and that's exactly what took place. Good defense.
Yeah, Pablo, and ladies and gentlemen, what Pablo's talking about, and we talked about it so much earlier in the season, Pablo, and I guess that's what those games are for, because, Pablo, we've seen a lot, the defense get a lot better. They've gotten a lot better. They've turned the run to the inside where you can get some help, where earlier in the season, oh, my God, we threw pins, we threw books, we threw everything here, just upset about why these kids cannot turn the player inside to make sure that you're going to get some help, or don't bite on that fake to the inside and then let them go to the outside.
Well, easier said than done, don't it? But I mean, I still continue to coach every day, and I got to tell you that I try to my best to instill that in my athletes and my football players because it's the right technique. It kind of in a progression. Your priority 1 is to turn and the run inside. What would be a bonus is if you turn inside and you're a part of the tackle. But if you turn the run inside, that's already a passing grade. Done.
All right. So he got back to the line of scrimmage, ladies and gentlemen, after a good effort. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10, 6:37 left. We're live here at Edinburg Cat Stadium. I'm Donald Salinas. To my right, Paul Osbury. So shout out going out to Edith. Edith's a little upset. My new stats guy got there, and she goes,
what am I, chopped
liver?
liver?
Call you my replacement. No, but thanks a lot, baby. You'll be back tomorrow. And a special little shout out going out to my wife, Edith Salinas, Kyra Salinas, Marco, everybody, your parents tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Love you all, man. Talk to you later. Here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 10, 6:36 left, 6:35 and counting. We're live at Edinburg Cat Stadium, where it's still Edinburg North Cougars 0, PSJA Memorial Wolverines 0.
Looks like they're going Wildcat once again. Basically 2 tailbacks.
Wow. That's what I was trying to say. What did you say? I run to the right?
Well, they call it all kinds of names. They call it a bunch of names. Oh, we got a player coming on late. He's got enough time. They call a timeout. Confusion. Confusion by the now that and I don't understand that one, don't it? Because they sat there and talked
For I don't know,
for about
hold
2
on.
minutes anyway. You know, so I'm sure they're trying their best, but a little confusion was a result of a timeout.
It's a timeout being used by the Cougars. First time out of the evening. At this time, Pablo, little condolences going on, Pablo. Mr. Everything, Eddie Cantu.
Yeah.
Eddie Cantu, we're with you, man. And Mr. Cantu lost his sister in a terrible accident this past Sunday. But that's why he's not with us tonight, and he probably won't be with us tomorrow. So, Eddie, our prayers are with you
Definitely,
and your family,
Eddie.
the Cantu family, and, of course, the Herrera family. So, Eddie, take care. Our prayers are with you, and can't wait to see you, man, and get back with us in the booth. Once again, condolences going out to Eddie Cantu family. Also, Eddie Cantu Jr., assistant coach for the Bobcats. Our condolences going out to for your aunt Eddie, and hopefully y'all will stand together, and our prayers will be with you. So take care, buddy. Here we go. 6:11 left. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're at Edinburg Cat Stadium. I'm Donald Salinas. To my right, Paul Osbury. To my left, Rolando Ramos helping us with the stats tonight. We got 6:11 left in the first quarter. Still Cougars 0, Wolverines 0. Pablo.
You want to make a bet? Whitesides runs with the ball.
All right, here we go. Paul making the ball.
Hey, what do you know? And good block. And there's Whitesides.
Tough, man.
He is very tough. He never had any intention to go inside. He made a fake, really trying to influence the defense to get outside, but that was good on good. It was a good run. It was also a good job by not letting him go any further.
Picked up 7 yards on the play, so call it a third and a long 3 or short 4 for the Cougars. 2 down territory, Pablo.
Oh.
We're watching the kicker. He was putting him in from 40 yards, no? 45 yards? Yeah, so
I'm sure they could if they wanted to, but
all right, we'll wait and see. Again, well, no quarterback in there.
yeah, we got quarterback Martin Rodriguez. He's back in. He does hand off to Whitesides. A good, maybe a fumble. I don't know.
Good patient run there, Pablo.
Very good. That's right. Very patient. He made the cutback. The hole was designed off between the left guard and left tackle, but he cut it up the center. That's just instinctual running, and that's why he's such a good running back.
Great call, Pablo. He needed 4. He picked up 6, so we're gonna
Move those chains.
I was going to tell him to write it down. This guy's on top.
He's already on top of it.
All right, Rolando, good job.
I formation, hand up to Whitesides, right up the gut. Oh, looked like he kind of almost lost the handle, and just a big pile of body. All he had
Is
to
that
do
a
was-
pass? Good.
I don't know if he threw it to himself. It's not legal, but a solid gain of about 3 or 4. I guess 7.
7 yards on the play, so call it 6 yards, 2nd and 4 coming up. We're down to under 5 minutes left in the first quarter. First time Cougars touched the ball, they picked up already 4 first downs, and they're looking at a 2nd and 3 coming up. Ball at the 6-yard line already, Pablo.
Joe Delagarde's in the backfield. I'm sure he's a blocking back. No doubt about it. He kicked out the defensive end. Good job. His job on that
number
play
6
was to
adjusted
kick out the
real
defensive
quick.
end, and he turned the play inside. Again, good on good, a good run, but also some good defense. We're seeing some good defense on both sides right now.
All right, it's going to be a 3rd and call it a short 2 coming up. A long 1 coming up for the Cougars. They're at the 4-yard line. They need 1 yard. We can move the chains one more time.
Yes, we
Pablo.
can, and if we do, we may have to drop those.
All right, here we go.
And it's going to be hand up to Whitesides. He's got blocking, and he walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars!
4-12. It'll be 6 points being put by the Cougars. 4:12 left in the first quarter, and it'll be now Edinburg North Cougars 6, PSJA Wolverines 0, and we'll wait for the point after. Pablo, you're gonna take us right through it, Pablo.
Hey, I'll tell you what, don't it? Homecoming, right? You've had a few rough couple last games. You start out with the first score, you're thinking,
Que
Masquez.
Que Masquez is coming to you from Paul and Donut here at Cougar Stadium, at Cat Stadium with the Cougar football tonight. Here comes the point after. Pablo, take us to it.
Diego Sanchez goes through his routine. It looks like a decent snap. He got it off in time. Extra point, Cougars. It looked like it hooked a little bit there.
So 7 points are being put up by the Cougars on their first possession. Both teams look good on their first possession. It was PSJA Memorial Wolverines running into a little wall once they got to the 32-yard line of the Cougars. They were at the 39, got to the 32. They had a 2nd and 3. They got pulled out back half a yard, got pulled back another yard, and then didn't get nothing on the 4th down, so it was turned over to the Cougars. Cougars went across and picked up 4 first downs on the way to put 7 points on the board. So with 4:12 left here at Cat Stadium, I'm Donald Salinas, Paul Osbury, Rolando Ramos. We got a 7-point over the Cougars over the Wolverines. Pablo.
I was just looking at the replay. Great job, Cats TV. I just got to give credit to Robert Perez. He was the lead blocker. Hey, the little one. Great job, Dad.
The little one with the big attitude.
Hey, no doubt about that, brother. Yeah, you got to, that's a careful dance right there, brother. Woo, she's got herself, she definitely has, she's definitely tough, brother.
Yeah, Pablo, why does it seem like we haven't been here in a while?
It does.
Why?
Like it's been like 2 weeks or something.
All right.
I don't know.
But we're back, and you know what? Next week, Thursday, Friday,
Bam,
and
bam.
then playoffs.
Playoff time.
Playoff time, Pablo. It got here quick. That got here quick. It just seemed to me like
Yeah,
this.
that happened real quick.
I was ready to come see you again, and Pablo, thanks a lot, man.
Well,
I'm
you're having
really
fun,
enjoying
man.
it.
Time flies.
We're having fun. Hey, we got more shirts coming up
Oh, that's
tomorrow. Tomorrow.
XL.
Tomorrow they'll be ready. I ran out. You know where I ran out? You will not believe where we ran out right now for sure.
HEB.
Number.
Oh.
No commercials, Pablo.
Oh, I just at a store.
All right, here we go. Kick off, Pablo. Take us to it.
High, short to the left. It's going to be returned. Is he trying to get outside? Isaac Cantu trying to go across the field, but nothing doing. He ran more sideways than forward.
17, 16.
Yeah, not very good field position. So good job by the Cougars to pin him back.
Pablo, I stopped to vote.
Who?
I stopped to vote.
I did too. Oi.
They took my shirts there.
Oh.
That's where the shirts went. But we got more coming. A little shout out, a little hello from Jay.
Jay
Trevino. Yes, he called to apologize like you wouldn't believe it. I said, Jay, don't worry about it. You've been coming through, before, so don't worry about it. We'll do it tomorrow. We already gave some out today. I gave some more in the parking lot, so we're done with the shirts for tonight, Pablo. But tomorrow we got some more coming, and like I said, it's Nancy Velasquez. You want to sell something in the state of Texas? She's an all-stater with sales. Contact Nancy Velasquez. We'll get to her later.
Jose Perez. They call that, everybody's got their little fancy name. They call it jet sweep. That's where a guy comes in motion.
Jet sweep?
And you use his speed to basically try to get the outside advantage. The problem was Edinburg North, at least turned to run inside, but he really spreads out the field with a guy who got some speed, a gain of 6, don't it?
Gain of 6, going to be 2nd and 4 coming up for the Wolverines. Once again, the Wolverines touched the ball the first time, went across the field, got to the 32-yard line. They went backwards 5 yards before they turned the ball over and down. Then came the Cougars and put 7 points on the board on their first possession.
All right, read option. The ball may be out. I didn't see it. Looks like they blew it dead. The line judge is marking the spot, so that took care of that. But a good job by the defensive line. I probably would have been a no gain. Actually, it is a no gain, don't it? The defensive line really took care of all the gaps. There was nowhere to run.
All right, 3rd and 4 coming up for the Wolverines. And again, Pablo, you need to be careful the way the Cougars looked on their first possession. Came out with some news.
The Wildcat.
Some new plays that we hadn't seen all year. The Wildcat or
the Cougar. They came out with the Cougar.
Oh, we're going to call it the Cougar. Here we go.
And he's going to hand it off. As he follows his blocker, some good running and even better blocking, don't it? They needed 3, and they got about 9. So we're going to move those chains.
We're moving the chains for the
third
time. For the third time on the for the second time for the Wolverines. It's going to be the third time they picked up 2 first downs before they got blocked. So they're at 3 first downs themselves. Once again, Pablo, they're looking good. Both teams that came out realizing it's do or die.
Great job in that last play. He had 2 pulling offensive linemen. This time to pass. Another hitch route. Good timing.
He throws it too hard, Pablo?
He's definitely a fastball pitcher. And he hit his intended receiver, sign right in the hands, but woo, that ball had some mustard.
Should I say something I don't want to?
That's a mustard on it.
Should I say something I shouldn't say?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm going to write it down.
Okay.
I'm going to write it down because if it happens.
Should I read it or not read it?
No.
Okay, I won't even read it.
But if it happens, you're going to read it.
All right, if it happens, I'm going to read it. Are you the lottery numbers? What is this?
You're killing me, man. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 coming up. A drop pass there on the first play.
Rodriguez, a little fancy play, a little trick play.
Didn't trick nobody.
Yes, the problem with that play, don't it, is
the problem is tomorrow.
All kinds of problems on that play. They didn't anticipate a blitz from the right edge. That took care of that because that play, you could see the quarterback handing it underneath, don't it, and that didn't work. A loss of 5.
Lost of 5 on the play. Call it a 3rd and 15 coming up. It's about 3rd and Las Milpas coming up for PSJA.
Las Milpas.
You know what? 3rd and PSJA Memorial.
3rd and PSJA Memorial.
About 14 miles from here. All right, here we go. It's going to be 3rd and 15 coming up for PSJA Memorial.
Gonzalez and Rodriguez. Gonzalez going to throw. He screens to the left.
Oh,
Great,
he's
very good play.
Oh.
That is some really good running. He's got some speed.
Oh, man, he's got some
He's
break
on the
moves.
30.
There goes John.
He's on the 20.
John.
And he's
Fuck. No, John can't call
down
the
at the half-yard line. That was just absolutely gorgeous moves by Michael Gonzalez. As you see, he did take a peek to the right side, don't it, before he threw it to the left.
Wow.
That was to influence the linebackers until you open up some gaps. All you need is a couple of jukes and jives, a couple of blocks. Next thing you know, you're down on the half-yard line.
John got taken out of the play. How he caught up to
Look at
him.
that replay. Beautiful. Oh, that's Jay Bocanegra
How did he catch
on
him?
the screen. Oh, good effort. Oh, that was just a great play by Bocanegra.
All right, on the next play, we have touchdown, Wolverines.
Oh, they win it? Okay. It was just a big, giant pile of bodies there.
All right, so now, quickly, they only picked up 2 first downs. They came up with a big first down, and that put 6 points on the board on a half-yard run. So it is now, with 2 minutes left, exactly in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We're live at Cat Stadium. We got us a good one. You're getting the picture from Cat TV. You're getting the audio from Paul and Donut. You're getting the stats from Rolando Ramos. We have a 7-6 ball game. Point after Pablo. Take us to it.
Okay, looks like Eric Medellin. Oh, the bad snap.
Oh, blocked.
Hit the kicker adjusted. You can see it blocked. The timing was completely off, don't it, because of the bad snap. It wasn't that PSJA didn't block very well. The timing was completely off. You cannot sustain your blocks for any longer than about 2
John
seconds.
Chaka on the block. It looks like number 3
You
is
got a number for
celebrating.
me.
Let me see a
John
replay. Here we go.
Mendoza.
Replay.
There's your bad snap.
Yeah, it
And,
was.
he comes off the edge. Great job by John Mendoza. Had that been a regular snap, he would never got that. But
Here we go. One more time, Pablo.
and boom, should have been kicked.
Ooh, dove right
Great
into
job, Cats TV. Rick up here doing a great job.
Hey,
on the
Martin.
camera.
Little shout out going out to Martin Susan Smith and all the gang guys. That's
Cats TV.
That's great, man. That's great. I mean, good picture here, Mr. Ramos. Not bad, for what?
Hey.
These are high school kids.
Hey, I went to go vote, and the lady said, Team Donut and Paul, ¿qué más quieres? I turned around and said, move those chains. And she said, what is that? And I explained to everybody in the voting booth, ma'am, you can watch this game on the internet tonight, right now.
Yeah, right now.
Maybe you can't go, the weather, whatever. ValleyCentral.com. A little click here, a little click there.
Bang.
Sit back in your chair and watch the game and listen to us.
All right. That's Paul letting you know how you can tune in. And ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot for tuning in because our numbers have been good. And, of course, Pablo, first of all, thanks to Valley Central, but Cats TV gives you a good picture, and they say we entertain pretty good. So, Pablo, thanks a lot once again.
Yes, sir, brother.
For myself, Donut, to Pablo, thank you very much. And Rolando, you make it, when you give us the numbers.
Helps out a lot.
You make it sound like we know what we're saying, but it's people that help us with the stats like Rolando, Eddie Cantu, Ida Salinas, Carlos Salinas has helped us. So, guys, thanks a lot for what you all do to make it easy for us. And then the Cats TV giving us a replay so we can call them and stuff. It's just an easy job here, Pablo.
Okay, Jonathan Soto puts his foot in the ball. High, short kick. It's going to be returnable. He's going to be getting chased, but he's got a little bit of room on the outside, a little stiff arm. Fresh off of his extra point block is John Mendoza. Not only can he block an extra point, he can return a kickoff.
And catch up to the guy that
Yeah.
he's having a good night. So shout out going out to John. I don't even want to tell you who's cheering for him.
Getting his name announced tonight.
You know who that is?
Mendoza.
That's Kayla's friend.
I
Homecoming.
we'll call it that.
Yeah, we will. That's how we will call it.
That's just what we're going to
Believe
call
me.
it.
That's what we'll call it. 1:52 left. It'll be Cougar ball for the second time tonight. Once again, first chance they had the ball, they went in for 7 points. We'll see what happens here.
Okay, hand out to Whitesides. Expect him to get the ball quite a bit as usual. We're out the right side. Just a double team by the right guard and tackle. All you get is a good push. Next thing you know, 5 yards later, don't it?
Yep, it's going to be 2nd and 5 coming up for the Cougars. Ball at the 42-yard line. Pablo, for some reason, I see Whitesides running a lot smoother. Or like a little,
well, he had a low tire last time.
Yeah, you're a little tired, a little hurt, a little
Yes,
limp
sir.
and stuff. He's looking good tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and if you're at McNorth, you're happy to see that. And another hand out to Whitesides. And he turns it inside. Good job by the defense, don't it, really? By the corner. He stood his ground. He shook off the receiver and turned the run inside. Your pursuit gets there. Next thing you know, only a gain of 4. Could have been a gain of a lot more, but only a gain of 4.
All right, so it'll be a 3rd and call it a short 2 coming up. We're under 1 minute left in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We got us a good one. Right now it's Edinburg North Cougars 7, and it's the PSJA Wolverines 6. We had a block extra point by Mr. John Here we go. Little shot going up to Ron Cavazos.
Big man here in the district. I formation, as you can see. This time, handed off. We got another quarterback, John Salazar.
Oh, it's going to be.
Ran
The spot went
into-
back. The spot went back.
Right. It's not where he fell back. It's how far did he go forward. Forward progress, don't, as you know. I'm preaching the choir here.
All right.
Looks like he's a little bit short.
He's going to be short about a half a yard. Pablo, you know what that is, right?
Run the clock.
No.
No timeouts.
No.
Saturday Night Fever. Well,
Only the guy that fumbles the ball
right. Can move it.
Can
Right.
advance it. All right, here we
fucking
go.
here. I'm messing with you, don't
Oh,
I?
my
I
God,
I didn't know
right.
if you were dancing. I'm making it. I didn't know.
It's not Macarena.
I didn't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter here at Edinburgh Cat Stadium. So after one quarter of play, it's the Cougars touching the ball twice. They picked up 4 first downs. It's their second possession. They scored with 7. They scored 7 points with 4:12 left in the first quarter. They put the first points on the board. Then they came back on a quick pass and a run by the Wolverines. They've only picked up 4 first downs, but they scored their 6 points with exactly 2 minutes left in the quarter. They've managed to put 6 points on the board. A block by John Mendoza, I believe.
Yes, sir.
By John Mendoza, and that gave them the 6 points only after the blocked extra point. They've turned the ball over one time, and that was on downs. And it is the Edinburgh North Cougars setting up to.
Looks like they're going to punt.
They're going to punt.
Well, at least they're looking like they're going to punt. We see a different punter back there. Don't know what happened to the punter who's been punting all year. But we do have Robert Perez back there.
Second quarter and continue.
There we go. We do have one returner. It is a decent snap. He's got time.
It's blocked.
He came through. That one was very easily blocked
Oh, very easily.
by
Yeah.
Kevin Spears. I'll tell you what, though, he came unblocked. That's a missed
A little
assignment.
replay.
That's a missed assignment by somebody at Edinburgh North. You can't come that clean, don't it, unless
Yeah,
somebody.
let's see if we can pick
went
up
the wrong
something
way.
here. Here we go.
Yeah, we're going to pick up something, all right.
Oh, he never got touched.
No, he didn't get blocked.
Nobody ever touched him. So it's going to be a turn, not a turnover, but I mean they were trying to punt, a block punt. It's a third time that now the Wolverines are going to touch the ball.
Wow.
So it'll be the
Great
third
field position,
position.
by the way, don't it? Yeah, we're going to call this a very good field position.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
All you need is 35 yards, 36.
Gonzalez going to hand off to Rodriguez. Nothing doing, a pile of bodies as Rodriguez does all he can just to get back to the line. And good surge by the D-line and the linebackers.
Pretty good stats, Pablo, that Mr. Ramos gave us there.
Hey, making it sound good. Thank you. Him.
Thank you, Mr. Ramos. That's Orlando Ramos from the Roma area.
Roma, the
Rolando
Gladiators.
Ramos.
The Gladiators
from
out
the
there?
Roma area. Drrr.
Gracias. Gracias.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 coming up, 11:45 and counting left in this half right now. It is the Cougars 7 and the Wolverines 6.
Gonzalez
Pass.
rolls out, as you can see. He's looking for the short one, maybe the long
Oh
one.
my God!
Yeah, he can throw. His first option, don't it, was the short pass. He was not open. The second option was the flag route. And great pass because not only did he not complete it, but he threw it to where only the receiver can catch it. If not caught, it's an incomplete pass.
All right, so it'll
Good
be
throw.
3rd and 10. Pablo, you get the ball there, and you do not move in 1 yard. It's not looking good.
Well, I'm not a big fan of rolling out and throwing and passing to the short side of the field, don't it? You really, really have limited room when you do that. But, I mean, maybe the coaches saw something I didn't see, but you just really, really limit yourself.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 10 coming up. 11:31 left in the half.
This time to the wide side of the field. There should be plenty more room. He's got a man.
helmet
He
to
threw it
helmet.
right to, I don't know, we got a number yet. Don't it? The good, if you're Edinburgh North, the good news is it was a very accurate pass. Bad
32
news, it was to the defensive back.
to number 32.
Yes, sir. Great catch by Joey Benitez.
Joey
I mean, he was
Benitez.
just standing there. I
Yeah.
mean,
Either you catch it or it's going to hit you.
yeah, if it didn't hit him, it could go right through his neck. And
There it is.
yeah, he just, and they had two guys in the same route.
In the same area.
And that can't be good, don't it? That's a missed assignment by one of them because all you need is one guy to cover two guys. That's exactly what he did.
So after blocking a punt and having great field position at the Cougar 36, first down, no pickup of yards on the run. Second down, incomplete. Third down, intercepted. Now it's Cougar football at their own 35. Good field position.
A big whew. As you can see, Twins, it's going to be a trap. Two linemen pulling, except good job by the Wolverine defensive line. Those plays are easily taken care of if you happen to be stunning the linemen, if you happen to be sending them on different angles. And apparently maybe they were at a gain of no more than 2.5.
All right, so call it 2nd and 8 coming up for the Cougars. 11:02, 11:01, 11 and counting left in the half. It's still Edinburg North Cougars 7 after a great block punt by John. It's PSJA 6.
All right, we have ourselves Josh Salazar at the quarterback. Josh drops back. He has a screen to himself. There's no blocking. I don't know the design of that play. Maybe they were counting on the athletic ability of the running back. But what, a gain of how many?
4.
Gain of
Picked
4
up
by
4
Michael
yards.
Cantu.
Yeah, they picked up 2, and now they pick up 4, so it's going to be that 6, right? 2 and 4 is 6.
Wait. 1, 2. Yes, sir.
All right. So it's going to be 3rd and 4th coming up under 10:20 left in the half. Still Cougars 7. I'm sorry. Wolverines 6. Pablo, take it away.
Wolverines in a cover 2. That means the corners are going to stay short. They can be very aggressive for anything short. And
great.
inexplicably, the corner who's supposed to be covering the flats, they vacated his area. He ran out.
Yeah, he needed 4. He picked up 4.5, so we're going to
Move those chains. That coverage, Donut, was designed to stop just that pass right there.
You want to read what I was going to tell you a while ago?
Can I read half of it? Uh-oh. Oh, no,
no,
say it.
no,
You said it. Oh. It wasn't the lottery numbers, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it wasn't, but here we go.
Knock on wood. Here we go. Motion across the formation. Double tight end. Going to be a handoff to Whitesides. He just hits the hole hard. Man, he is definitely running hard. A gain of about 7.5 going off the left side. You can see a good push by the left tackle and left guard to double team the defensive end.
All right, Pablo, that's a good run. You take 7 yards on every first down?
Oh, every first down for all of
the
time.
Cowboys won't. They picked up 8 and then threw it 3 times in a row to lose on Monday night. Don't remind you?
Nah, it's a whole other story right there. Don't it?
All right, here we go. 2nd and 3 coming up for the Cougars quickly there on the territory of the Wolverines.
Cover
side.
3. At this time, the read option.
Oh.
Good job. A little confusion by the Wolverine defense. They're kind of used to Whiteside getting the ball. And this
Somebody
time,
else got
yes, sir, Josh Salazar, a different quarterback.
The Wildcat? The quarterback wasn't in there.
He's thrown the ball already, don't it? So it's not
This
the true
guy's thrown the
Wildcat.
ball?
Yes, sir. Josh Salazar has already
All right.
thrown. He threw that little screen a minute ago.
All right, I got you. You're right.
They're just, who knows? They're just
Hey, so we're going to
move those chains. Thank you, sir.
It's gonna
Twins
be
left, as
moving.
you can see. Double tight end on the right. Very run-heavy off formation. Not saying they have to, but usually this is for a run. And, in fact, he does hand it off. Nothing doing. No hole. Nowhere to go. A
Maybe
gain of
they're
2
giving
at
him
best.
2 yards. Yeah, they're giving him the 2 yards. We'll give him the 2 yards out of Paulos. It's going to
Okay.
be 2nd and 8 coming up. We're under 9 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen, here at Cat Stadium. It's Cougar football tonight on a Thursday at Cat Stadium. I'm Donald Salinas. To my right, Paul Osbury. To my left, it's Rolando Ramos helping us.
From where?
From
Run,
Roma.
hey.
All right, so here we go. Also tonight, you're getting the picture. Cats TV, that is KATS, channel 17.
Justin Guerra and Michael Cantu up top, lined up on the wide side of the field.
All right, we got a correction on the jersey numbers, Pablo.
¿Qué pasó?
Number 2, number 18 tore his jersey, so he's wearing number 2.
Okay, wow. That's some good information right there.
Yeah? Who do you
So
think
that is
gave it to
not
you?
Josh
Who
Salazar.
do you think gave me that information? I'll give you one clue. 25 out of 25.
Julio.
Julio.
Oh, man. It's 25 out of 26.
No, okay.
Yeah, he missed one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Julio.
Hey, well, okay, only one.
Okay, now 26 out of 27.
And if
So
that's
we got a timeout on the
yes.
field, and it's another timeout being called by the Cougars. So with the timeout, we're going to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, special thanks going out to the people who made this possible, of course. Bringing it to you, it's Cats TV 17. That is KATS Channel 17. The screening being done by valleycenter.com. That's KGBT Channel 4 Sports. Also, let's thank our board members who make this possible for us by joining and signing this contract with these
What you got? What you got?
which is our board of trustees, our president, John Sonny Palacios, Vice President Dr. Martin Castillo, Secretary Jaime Solis. Our members are Jaime Chavana, Carmen Gonzalez, Robert Peña Jr., and David Torres. Special thanks going out to David Torres for 8 years of his service. He's stepping down. Jaime Chavana, 12 years of his service, stepping down. And, of course, our special thanks going out to Dr. Rene Gutierrez, our superintendent. Pablo, 2nd and 8. Take it away. 8:20 left in the half, ladies and gentlemen. Cougars 7, Wolverines 6.
Strong right. If you're PSJA, they change to a cover 2. Maybe they're expecting the pass. And it's going to be the read option. He's going to keep it himself. I guess that's Rodriguez wearing number 2. Josh Salazar's jerseys. I guess we're going to call him Martin Rodriguez. Quarterback read option, kept it himself. Maybe a gain of 3. Yeah?
Gain of 3, Paulo. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5 coming up for the Cougars. But quickly there, he started at their own 36-yard line. Now they're at the 34-yard line on the Wolverine side.
Starting to stall a little bit.
Paulo, the flag's starting to pick up. Or it's me, Paulo?
It's you.
It's me?
Yes, sir. Yeah, they're moving a little bit.
They're moving?
You got a little breeze, a little east to west. Yes, sir. Motion across the formation by Justin Guerra. And it's going to be the read option. Whiteside spinning around, running very tough. God, he is so hard to bring down. And they needed about 6, and they got 5 3/4. I don't know if they're going to get it, don't it? They're calling a timeout. Looks like the refs are going to measure. Any bets? Bets anybody? Bets anyone?
Julio, is it a first down or not?
I'm saying yes, sir.
You're saying yes, Paulo?
I'm going with the yes, sir. Julio. Okay. I got Julio on my side.
Julio's moving the
He's like
chains.
99.9%.
Advantage, Paul.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Hey, wait.
Down. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You look at the camera
27
work.
for 28.
Did you see that camera work?
Yes, Rick, you could tell what was the brand name of the football. He's zooming in like that. It was great. Great job by the
Excuse me
camera.
there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. But it was a first down, so we're going to
Move those chains.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Edinburg North Cougars at the 34-yard line of the PSJA Wolverines. There you go. 7:25 and counting left in the half.
Come through and get
7, Wolverines 6. Sorry, Pablo.
That's okay. Hand out the Whitesides.
Oh.
Basically just ran into some people's face. Hey, calm down, everybody. And the ref, yeah, that's definitely going to be on Edinburg North.
Yes.
There was no reason to continue that. A little
I
extracurricular.
told you, don't mention it.
And what did he write down? We haven't seen our first flag. And there it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd had almost a quarter and a half of just no flags.
Not saying that there weren't
Is
any
it
penalties. I'm
flagless?
not saying they weren't called.
Flagless football?
Flagless. Non-flag.
We hadn't seen a flag, and the first one came, and everybody from up here saw it and
Oh, no
kind of
doubt.
calmed down. But the ref on the far side, and it's a good call, Pablo.
It's a right
You
call.
better call it right now. Do the right call right now.
He pushed him once, and then he pushed him again in the back.
Again?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
And even though temperature flaring,
Pablo,
you
you're
know,
the coach. Hey, come here, son. We need to talk.
Well, that's
Right
a careful.
there and then.
That's a careful dance because you don't want to diminish a player's fire. You want to keep him, but you have to play smart, don't it?
Okay.
Because that sets your team back 15 yards.
All right, so it's going to be now 2nd and Las Milpas. Call it 2nd.
Holy cow!
2nd and 24 coming up with the Cougars after they were
And
sitting pretty
Encino.
on a 1st and 10 on a 34 at the 34-yard line.
All right, Whiteside takes it to Tripp. It's going to be a screen to Whitesides. He's got some blocking. All he needs is a little bit of room, and he's brought down from behind. I think he's got enough.
Not bad. No, that's the line of scrimmage.
Great job. A screen to Whitesides. You can see all he needed was 2 blocks on 2 guys. They needed 10. He got about 11, don't it? So they're going to.
No. They needed 24.
Oh, they needed 24, and they got 11. So we're not going to move those
We're not
chains.
trying to move those chains. All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 10. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yes, sir.
Whiteside. And that was a good play, Paulo. They picked up the 15 yards they had lost.
Very safe play.
All right, so now we're looking at 3rd and 10, 2 down territory. Now, he was nailing them from right there, Paulo. And right in that area, he was kicking them from.
I would venture to say that
If they can pick up 8
they'll
yards
be going for it.
twice,
They'll be going for it.
now we don't need the whole 10, do we?
Well, we do not. And another great, that's a really well-designed play. Problem is that didn't get as much
fumble,
yards as it
watch
should
the
have.
ball.
That play was going to be a design. That's a quarterback draw, don't it? That play by design. It's not that he didn't want to throw it. They just finished running a screen to one side. They faked the screen to the other and then tried to run him up the middle. The problem was that play took a little bit while to develop. And the offensive line has to sustain their blocks. All you need is one guy for the defense to come through to disrupt the play, and they did. I do like the play call, but I also like the defensive line.
Paulo, he's going to try it.
Oh,
45-yarder.
This is a pretty nice kick by any measure at any level.
I told you he was hitting them from 45.
Diego Sanchez, that's going to be 45 on the dot. Officially, our statistician, how far?
45? 45 yards?
Oh, officially from our statistician. It's a good snap. It's got enough
Oh,
leg.
my God.
It's got enough leg and maybe a little right.
Oh,
And
my
it
God. He
just-
had the leg from 55.
And it just, I don't know if the wind, bottom line was he missed it to the right, don't it?
Wow.
But I'll tell you what, a lot of confidence. You got to have your kicker to go for that kick.
Yeah, it was to the right, so it's going to be white right. They will not put points on the board. Again, ladies and gentlemen, there's been one flag, and it was a big one for 15 yards that took him out of the scoring drive they had going for them. So each team has touched the ball 3 times, and it'll be the 4th time that the PSJA Wolverines will be touching the ball. And we'll wait and see what happens. They'll have a 1st and 10 ball at their own 28-yard line.
And the big man heads it off, and nothing doing as Rodriguez.
Great play.
Now that's a read option, but he's supposed to read
That
just
the
that
guy's
play, the defensive end. And what the quarterback, of course, hindsight, let me tell you, he should have kept it, pulled it out of his gut, and ran it himself because the defensive end attacked the running back. So you keep yourself.
Did
so
he ever?
He sure did. That was an easy one for the defense.
Smelled chicken or something. He thought the football was a box of chicken.
You got a taco? I want that taco.
I want that taco. I'm in the queue.
A cute taco.
Yeah, he ran. He took the cue, the sign there. So he dropped them back for a loss of 4. It'll be 2nd and 14 coming up. 4:35 and counting. Left end of half, ladies and gentlemen. Still Cougars 7, Wolverines 6. Pablo.
Gonzalez and Rodriguez in the backfield. Looks going to be a
ball.
Oh, I like that. A little crossing route. You have the outside receiver running a skinny post, and you have the inside slot receiver running an out. And all you got to do is be patient and wait for the out route to clear out the middle. That's what he did. But the problem was that ball came at about 400,000 miles an hour. And I don't know if anybody going to catch that. Huh?
Paulo, he throws it, bro.
Yes.
You know what, Paulo? Come baseball season, we're going to go see him pitch.
I'll tell you what.
I want to go see him pitch.
Expect him to be a fastball pitcher.
All right, here we go. It's going to be 3rd and 14. Cougars can get the ball right back on a good defensive play here, Paulo.
Man-to-man at the top. He rolls out.
Screen.
He got no time.
Oh!
He throws an interception. He's on the 10. He's going to get caught from behind. Not a very good decision, don't it?
He got hit.
Not a very good decision, don't he? He just blindly threw it away. And a very easy pick, almost a pick 6 for Edinburg North. And if you're Edinburg North, don't it?
You're saying,
get it. Especially if you're Andy Solis, you're saying, que más quieres? Hey, I'm going to go with Hector Garza. I apologize.
Hey, you know what we're going to say?
What are we going to say?
Leave those chains.
Yeah,
we're not even
leave those chains. Hey, that's a new one. I like that, don't it?
We got a lot of replay. Look at the replay, man. Hey, Pablo, we got 1st and 10, ball at the 5. You got 5 yards to go. Not bad field position.
I'd say that's a great field position.
All right, take us to it, Pablo. Here we go.
All right. Boy, 3 running back set. This is very run heavy. I'm not saying you have to, but you basically got 2 lead blockers.
Whitesides is smiling.
You got 2, and there he is. They hand off the Whitesides. A pile of bodies, nothing doing. As I guess PHA knew it was going to be a run. And maybe a loss of 1, Don. There was nowhere to go.
Yeah, he lost 1 yard on the play, so it'll be 2nd and goal, but ball being spotted now at the 6-yard line.
Good job by the defensive line, don't it? Because they basically plugged all the gaps.
Hey, Pablo, hats off to both teams, man, because we got a good football game going on right here, and it's already starting to get that little playoff atmosphere where, you know what?
Yeah, the word playoffs in the air.
Yeah, when you get 1 flag in the first half, I mean, a lot of discipline on the field. Here we go.
They've been doing some practicing. 3 running back set. And it's going to be play action. He's got man-to-man in the bottom.
Left the ball behind.
And that's right. That was a nifty play. He had man-to-man at the top with the running back coming through the formation and popping out in the flats. Probably there wasn't much room to throw it there, don't it?
Pablo, you never know what's going to happen. But I tell you what, if they can hold you to 3 points,
that'd be a victory for
the
Wolverines. You're right about that.
On the other hand, take over, take control, and start making things look a lot easier for you if you can put the 6 or 7 points on the board.
3rd and 6. Of course, last time that the offense stalled, they went for a long field goal. Let's see what they do if they don't make it this time. Go Whiteside is on the sideline. It's going to be, he's going to keep it. A quarterback keeper up the middle. He's got plenty of room.
Touchdown,
Cougars! Another well-designed play, don't it? That was a quarterback
draw.
Quarterback draw all the way.
Ramos says we got a flag. We do have a flag at the 5-yard line.
You can see both tackles allowing the upfield rush of the defensive ends. And the guards blocked outward to open up the middle. That was a quarterback draw all the way.
Here comes the call. Here we go.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, you gotta watch yourself.
So you've had 2 flags for 30 yards. And ladies and gentlemen, the first one took him way back, took him out of field goal range.
That's right.
After having a good drive going and picking up a few first downs, they were at the 32-yard line. They went backwards all the way to the 47-yard line. They managed to get 15 yards back, but field goal went about a little to the right, a few yards to the right, so they missed it. Now they're at first and goal, ball at the 5-yard line. They lose 1 yard.
Hey, I'm sorry, Donut. Homecoming court on the screen.
Homecoming court, you don't know, Mas.
We got Brewster Longhorns.
There.
I see some right there, right in the.
All right, here we go, Pablo. We have now 3rd and goal from the 21.
All right. Back to pass. He's got plenty of time. He's going to throw it in the corner. And he's, wow.
Intercepted.
A great interception. I'll tell you what, that ball just hung up there too long. You know, he stared at the receiver, and he was beat. The defensive back was beat, but he needed to throw it a little bit earlier, don't it? Yeah. And that was a great play.
So
he
turnover number 2 for the Cougars also. So it'll be a first turnover. This guy's right number 4.
Wow, statistician, bam! No, sir, 1. Oh, okay.
No,
first
okay,
turnover.
Sorry.
All right, sorry.
I thought you hadn't written it down. He hadn't even caught it. This guy was writing it down.
He knew before the interception. He'd already written it down.
Yeah, the defender read it pretty well there. You saw the play on the screen. So it's going to be now Cougars. They've touched the ball 3 times. They stopped themselves all 2 times. The other time they put it in the end zone. So here we go. It'll be now 5th time. 5th time that the Wolverines are touching the ball. Here we go. We got 3:16 left. Defense can come up big one more time, Pablo.
Big Gonzalez back and handed off to Rodriguez as he is met at the line. There were no gaps. I don't know what happened on the offensive side, but I'll tell you what, there was nowhere to go, don't it? Maybe a loss of 1.
All right. They're putting it back at the 20-yard line, back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be player down, number 77. They'll tend to him. We have a timeout on the field, official timeout. So with 2:57 left, ladies and gentlemen, here at Cat Stadium, it is the Edinburg North Cougars 7, the PSJA Memorial Wolverines 6. Timeout on the field. He's getting up on his own, I hope.
Well, we certainly wish, we don't want anybody to get injured. So we do see him moving, and he's trying to get up on his own feet. So we don't want to see any injuries, but I'll tell you what, we're happy that, he's already getting up.
Yeah, all right. So we'll wait to see how that's going to turn out. For right now, ladies and gentlemen, let's thank our T-shirt sponsors again. You want to sell something in the state, Pablo? She's all-stater. She's an all-stater. So we get more shirts tomorrow. We got rid of that is Miss Nancy Velasquez. You want to sell something? Give Nancy a call, and you can find her at nancyvelasquez.com, whatever it is. Also, she's going to get us more shirts tomorrow, Pablo.
XL for Ms. Alsbury.
For Ms. Alsbury, she's still waiting for us, man.
Wow,
Well, you, Pablo?
Well,
10 times you've been in my truck and there's pile of shirts.
I gotta ask. I'm not gonna take.
They're yours. They're yours. They say Paul, no? Yeah, they say Paul.
Oh wait,
yeah.
they do.
They
I'm
do say
the P on that.
Yeah.
What?
That's
All right.
Now you know.
Wow.
We could have picked him up on the way back.
Right.
Joe Booney,
Paul, we're on my shirt. You said, don't it?
Reunion, Booney.
Boone.
He's here tomorrow. Bobcat reunion class.
Wow.
I don't know when.
Class of 90.
When did Booney play?
Class of 92, 92. I don't know. I'm just picking. He's about that old.
90?
Yeah, he's about in early
you know
90s.
I bet you it's class of 88.
No,
89. 89. Class of 89.
A little more than that.
90.
Screen to the right.
Ooh.
As he got nowhere to go. I don't know if that was the right guy to throw to because they didn't have any lead blocking. You see the result of the play. A loss of 1.
I'll put money on this, Pablo.
¿Qué pasó?
Class of 90.
Class of 90.
Because when I got married, I coached them in the summer, and they were seniors. It was Mito Perez, Carl Lopez, Booney, Brian Duffy, Danny Luna, Hector Ruiz, Mike Chavez.
Okay, well, you threw out a lot of. You made a very good argument, sir.
All right, here we go. It's going to be 3rd and 11 coming up, 2:12 and counting. Remember, the Cougars have used 2 timeouts already.
All right, Gonzalez, 2 running back set. He's going to hand it off in a draw to Ramirez.
Good call, but no.
Rodriguez, I'm sorry, as he goes right up the middle. A little draw, delayed dive, and a nifty little gain of probably about 9 or 8.
Yeah, but they needed 14.
Yeah, and so
they needed 11, sorry.
Yeah, so they're probably going to punt, don't they? That's the right thing to do. We do have a timeout for Edinburg North.
Edinburg North used their last timeout to stop the clock with 1:56. I thought it was a 2-minute warning.
Well, it certainly looked that way.
All right, so with 1:56 left in the half, ladies and gentlemen, we're live at Cat Stadium. You're getting a great picture. Special thanks going out to Cats TV. That is KATS Channel 17. We'll go to halftime in about 1:56. For right now, it's Edinburg North Cougars 7, PSJA Wolverines 6. Pablo, you
got a good
lose,
game.
you're out. I like the game. A good game, man. It's a great game.
You're right about that. You lose, it's
goodbye season.
yeah. You got to
Cougars
roll. You got to roll.
would need
You got to roll
a
doubles
million
like 5
things
times
to
in a row.
happen for them to be
Yeah.
in if they lose. Wolverines need 1,000,001 things to happen because they're off next week. They're done.
And I like that because you know what? The hungriest squirrel gets a nut. That's just the deal, don't it?
What?
The hungriest squirrel gets the nut. There's only
All
one.
right. There's only one.
Right. And you can see your punt right there, fielded cleanly. As he tries to make some moves right
Oh.
outside, nothing doing. That's got to
Yeah.
be a horse collar all the way, and that penalty
It'll
is
be a
designed.
penalty of 15 yards against the.
That's a Terrell Owens.
All right, we'll see. Let's make sure.
Back in the day when he played for the Eagles, he got pulled from behind. He broke his leg, and the governing body realized we need to add that.
Serious?
That's
That's
exactly
where
what
it came from. Wow.
Exactly what happened.
And ladies and gentlemen, I talk about
Yeah.
about Paul giving you information about, just knowing a little bit more than some of us do.
Yes, sir.
And that's great information, Paulo. I did not know that.
Yes, sir. That's the year the Eagles went to the Super Bowl. They lost, but Terrell Owens missed about 6 games in the middle of the year as a result of that exact tackle. And at the end of the year, they made it a rule because that play could happen. They realized that they could prevent a lot of injuries, and that's, of course, the meaning behind that penalty.
All right, so it's going to be a 15-yarder. We have 3 flags tonight. All 3 have gone for
Edinburg
15
North.
yards, 2 against Edinburg North, 1
One.
against PSJA. The first 2 were huge. We'll see how big this one is. It's going to be 1st and 10. You got 45 yards to go. Good field position.
Okay, pitch to the right. They try to catch him off guard. That play is designed to go outside.
Like a quick snap there, Paulo?
Yes, sir. Quick no-huddle snap. That play's designed to go outside, but he turned it inside. I'll tell you what, he got 6.5, 7. Why not? That's a good play.
All right. It'll be 2nd and 3 coming up.
Got double twins.
Paulo, look.
I'm not sure who the quarterback is.
Tailgate crew out there, Paulo.
I guess it's Rodriguez and that quarterback wearing a different number. Whiteside's up the middle. Didn't get touched until the 2nd level. Actually, the 3rd level, don't it? They needed 4, and they got about 10. They're going to move those chains.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're under 110. Cougars, no more timeouts. 110 left. They're going to stop it to move the chains. They move the chains. They start the clock. 1st and 10, ball at the 29-yard line. Cougars have no timeouts. We're at under 1 minute left in the half.
Cougars doing the best they can. It's going to be a quick screen. This play, they run that a few times. There's no blocking.
Who's
Now, you see that down there.
maybe pump that or something? And
Well, they're probably setting up. They're trying to set up a certain play, I bet, don't it?
All right.
Expect them to pump fake the screen, to throw it deep, but I guarantee you the Wolverines will
Look
be
at
ready
that.
for it.
Oh, they got nobody there. Oh, my
And
God.
he feels the pressure, and he fumbled. No! Recovered by the Wolverines. And you cannot run with at a quarterback when you run through traffic, don't it? You cannot run with the ball that loose. You have to have 2 hands on the ball for just that reason.
Wow.
But I'll tell you what.
Another turnover by the Cougars. This one coming on a quarterback. First of all, Paul, they did not have a defender on one of his receivers. Never picked him up, so he did go on the. Was it a quarterback draw, or he just found
No, yeah, he felt the pressure and he started to
felt the
run.
pressure, took
That's why he
off.
started to run, but he
had a loaf of
carrying
bread.
like a
on his
loaf of
hand.
bread.
Yeah, carrying like a loaf
around
of bread.
a bunch of hungry
And
Wolverines.
again, ladies and gentlemen, these are just kids playing the game, but it's just a little frustrating.
No, we're just talking about technique.
Yeah.
He's a warrior just like all the rest. I'm sure he is, but we're just talking about technique, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, all right. So it's going to be a
31 seconds.
31 seconds left, and Memorial, I think, Paulo,
Yeah,
better be
because
careful.
you don't see big old Gonzalez back there. It's going to be a keeper as he fakes nobody. But he runs. It looks like they're going to be contented to run out the
Cougars
clock.
going for the ball.
And they needed 10.
They have a timeout because they picked up 13.
Yeah,
so
so
we're
they're
going
gonna move those chains. All of a sudden, PSJA went to maybe think about it a little bit here.
Yeah, they called the timeout.
We may see
still
the
have 2
fastball
more.
pitcher come back in.
Well, he's going to ask.
Oh, man, he can wing it.
They're going to tell him to throw it to Parks and Rec.
He can. He can hit the new the Vipers basketball
Vipers.
court.
He can hit it.
Yep, he can reach it.
All right, here we go, ladies. We got a timeout on the field here. We're live here at Cat Stadium. Once again, you're getting this picture from Cats TV. That's KTS Channel 17. The screening being given to you by BallyCenter.com. That's KJBT Channel 4 Sports. I'm Donald Salinas. To my right, it's Paul Osbury. And the replacement, Rolando Ramos, helping us with the stats.
Rocking and rolling, helping us out a lot, helping out the ladies and gentlemen, and even kids out there listening. Great job.
All right, here we go. We got a timeout on the field. It's first time out Wolverines still have 2 timeouts. They got quite a distance to go, Pablo. You're still looking at 50, 62 yards to go.
What? Add up the turnovers there, Donut. Just tell me right there. How many you got? Turnovers.
5?
There you go. That's the stat.
That's the stats?
That's the stat. 5 total turnovers, ladies and gentlemen. That's too many. As one team, drive stalls, give it over, the other team fumbles. Wow.
Uh-oh.
That's very generous.
21 seconds.
That's very generous.
Please set the game clock to 21 seconds.
Happy?
And they do not have their fastball pitcher in there, so.
Another run?
Yes, sir. Another run. I'm sure PSJA just content to take it in at half, down by a point only, because I don't see their fastball pitcher in there, don't it?
All right, be
And
careful.
they're back in the pass. Why not? Have everything.
Fumble!
Have everything happen in front of you. He's got nowhere to go. He is, and it doesn't matter as long as he hangs on the ball.
Now
The clock's going to run out. Nobody's going to call nothing.
Don't
We're
call
going
it
to
out.
halftime.
Coach Cavazzo just took the headset off.
So am I.
7. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to take us to halftime after one half of play here at Edinburg Cat Stadium. I'm Donald Salinas, Paul Osbury, Rolando Ramos helping us with the stats. It was the Cougars touching the ball 4 times, picking up 8 first downs. They did turn the ball over twice, one on an interception, one on a fumble. Both looked very promising. They got hit twice for 30 yards on the flag, and both were big outcomes on their scoring drive. So with 4:12 left in the first quarter on their first possession, they looked great and went down the field and put 7 points on the board. That's all the scoring being done by them. On the other side, it was PSJ Memorial getting the ball 6 times. They picked up 5 first downs. They've been flagged 1 time for 15 yards. Didn't hurt them because the Cougars ended up turning the ball over on a fumble. They scored with 2 minutes left, 6 points. Extra point was being blocked by John there. They didn't score there, but they have turned the ball over 3 times themselves. So with Don Salinas, Rolando Ramos, Paul Osbury, enjoy the halftime show. We'll see you in about 25 minutes.
Tonight, HEB is pleased to present Edinburg North High School with an $1,100 contribution. It's just another way no store does more than HEB. So let's give everyone a big round of applause. Thank you, HEB. Ladies and gentlemen, PSJA Memorial Public College High School and Principal Mr. Wondasta proudly present the 2014-2015 award winning dance This summer, the dance officers and team members received numerous awards for their discipline, hard work ethic, and outstanding performances. The Officer and Team Camp Awards include Super Sweepstakes and Award of Excellence, Best Technique, Home Routine Award, Creative Choreography Award, Most Admired Team of the Week, and All-American Officers and All-American Team of the Week. All Dazzlers received the prestigious honor and invitation to participate in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York City and the Capital One Bowl in Orlando, Florida. Congratulations to all Dazzlers for an outstanding job. The 2014-2015 award-winning dance officers are Sophomore Lieutenant Leslie Rodriguez, Junior Lieutenant Vanessa Castro, Junior Lieutenant Astrid Garcia, Junior Lieutenant Consuelo Mireles, Senior Lieutenant Brittany Cordero, and Major Risa Flores. The 2014-2015 Spirit Leaders are Sophomore Adriana Rivera and Senior Arelis Lima. The dance officers and spirit leaders would like to recognize the following Dazzlers for their dedication, enthusiasm, and determination this past week. Congratulations to our Dazzler of the Week, Desiree Vasquez. And congratulations to our most spirited of the week, Wendy Perales. The Dazzlers, Ms. Vera and Ms. Mosher, would like to thank all individual sponsors for their support. Tonight, the Dazzlers will perform a jazz routine to Hey Pachuco, arranged by
Doing
Tom
the
Wallace.
homecoming court.
award-winning Mighty Green Machine Band is under the field command of 2014-2015 award-winning drum major, head drum major Jesus Martinez, and assistant drum majors Brandon Garza and J.J. Avila. The 2014-2015 color guard captains are Samantha Perez and Annie Cervantes. We now present our UIL competition show, Alocruous, the evolution of color. High School band family would like to thank Dr. Daniel King, Memorial High School Principal Mr. Juan Garza, all of our administration, and all of our boosters, parents, and community for your ongoing support of fine arts in Texas schools. We put the A in PSJA. We would also like to wish the best of luck to the Edinburg North Band as they proudly represent Region 15 at the UIL State Marching Contest at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Pair 'em up. Here is where we set out on a journey to bring top quality health care to our community. So we have affiliated with one of the nation's top bariatric surgery programs, the Cleveland Clinic Bariatric and Metabolic Institute, giving you access to the best resources and outcomes in weight loss surgery. Here is where world-class health care comes to you. Doctors Hospital at Renaissance and the Cleveland Clinic Bariatric and Metabolic Institute.
In a world where machines are driving our lives, we think it's time to take back the wheel. This year, only one name can bring you the style, luxury, class, safety, dependability, ruggedness, and most importantly, savings. Bert Ogden. Take the straight line to savings and a great deal at Bert Ogden Auto Dealers on Trenton in Edinburg. Dale gas.
There's little banks, big banks. And then there's Lone Star National Bank. Unlike the little banks, we were strong enough to expand when times were tough. And unlike the big banks, we weren't asking for a bailout. That's because we're strong, safe, and secure. We remember our roots and give back to our community. Let's keep growing stronger together. Because we do everything the little banks can't and the big banks won't. Lone Star National Bank, the Valley's Bank.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Edinburg North High School Homecoming. Tonight we present to you our Edinburg North High School 2014 Homecoming Court. The nominees were each selected by their peers to present their respective organization. The Edinburg North student body voted to decide our ENHS 2014 Homecoming King and Queen. The band nominees are Miss Marcelina Gutierrez, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Santana Ricardo Gutierrez Jr. and Noemi Gutierrez. In addition to band, Marcelina is a member of the Symphonic Orchestra. She plans to attend University of Texas, San Antonio, and major in speech pathology. Marcelina is being escorted by Mr. Philip Ray Garza, son of Mr. and Mrs. Dalia and Tito Garza. Philip is a member of the mighty Cougar Marching Band, Symphony Orchestra, and the ENHS golf team. His plans are to attend Texas A&M Kingsville and major in music education and performance. Representing the ENHS cheerleaders are Miss Yadira Hinojosa, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Gilbert and Marlene Hinojosa. Yadira is a 4-year varsity cheerleader and senior co-captain. She is also a member of both the National Honor Society and National Art Honor Society. Yadira plans to major in the medical field at the University of Texas, RGV. Yadira is being escorted by Mr. Michael Cantu, son of Sergio and Roxanne Cantu. Michael is a returning letterman of the varsity football team, as well as a 3-year varsity athlete in baseball and track and field. He plans to major in criminal justice at the University of Texas, RGV. The choir nominees are Miss Victoria Collins, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Adam and Elaine Collins. Victoria is a 3-year member of ENHS Varsity Choir. She is also a member of both National Honor Society and National Art Honor Society. Victoria plans to major in criminal justice and pre-med at Texas A&M. Victoria is being escorted by Jose Daniel Ortiz Gutierrez, son of Mr. and Mrs. Ruben and Bonifacia Ortiz. In addition to varsity choir, Jose is a faithful member of HOSA and Pan de Vida Baptist Church. His plans are to major in a health science field at the University of Texas, RGV. The football nominees are Miss Amber Marie Trevino, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Rodolfo and Maria Trevino. Amber is a thrower with the Lady Cougar track and field team and a singer with the ENHS Honors Choir. She is also a member of the National Art Honor Society. She plans to study criminal justice at the University of California, Los Angeles. Amber is being escorted by Hector Joel Garza, son of Mr. and Mrs. Hector and Juanita Garza. Hector is a member of the ENHS football program. He plans to attend University of Texas, RGV, and study biology. Representing FFA are Miss Adriana Lamar de los Santos, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Mike and Patsy de los Santos. Adriana is chapter president of FFA and RGV district FFA president. In addition, she is a proud 4-year and co-head cheerleader on the varsity squad. She enjoys being a member of the Hidalgo County Cotillion. She plans to major in business law at Texas A&M University in College Station. Adriana is being escorted by Mr. Sal Salazar, son of Mr. and Mrs. Jerry and Kathy Salazar. Sal is a reporter for the ENHS FFA and a proud athlete on the varsity football team. He plans to attend Sam Houston State University and major in criminal justice. The Golden Spur nominees are Miss Gabrielle Granado, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Robert Granado. Gabrielle is a member of National Honor Society, the Science Honor Society, and a 3-year member of the Golden Spurs. She plans to major in biology at Rice University to become a trauma doctor. Gabrielle is being escorted by Miguel Guerra, son of Mr. and Mrs. Eddie Guerra. Miguel is a member of the ENHS varsity basketball team, National Honor Society, and FFA. He plans to attend Texas A&M and major in business management. The JROTC nominees are Miss Maria Gabby Sandoval, daughter of Miss Priscilla Torres. Gabby serves as a junior reserve officer of the training corps. She is proud to play tenor saxophone with the mighty Cougar Band. She plans to study history at Texas A&M at Corpus Christi to become a U.S. history teacher and also wants to study EMT to serve as a paramedic in the U.S. National Guard. Gabby is escorted by Mr. Joel Ramirez, son of Mr. and Mrs. Eddie and Maria de la Luz Ramirez. Joel is a member of the JROTC Cougar Army Battalion and is involved in UIL. He plans to attend the University of Texas RGB. Representing sports medicine are Miss Brittany Garza, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ismael and Diana Garza. Brittany has been a trainer for 2 years. She plans to attend Texas Women's University and specialize in athletic training. Brittany is being escorted by Mr. Diego Sanchez, son of Mr. and Mrs. Jorge and Maria Sanchez. Diego is a varsity letterman in both football and soccer. He plans to attend New Mexico State University and major in criminology. Representing the student council are Miss Ariana Ariel Garcia, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Balde and Ana Garcia. Ariana is the president of student council and vice president of FFA. She is also a member of the National Honor Society. She plans to attend Texas State University and study mass communication. Ariana is being escorted by Mr. Alfredo A. Ramos, son of Mr. Alfredo Ramos Jr. and Mrs. Yvonne B. Sines, assistant principal at ENHS. Alfredo serves as both senior class and National Honor Society president. He also is captain this year of the varsity tennis team. He plans to attend University of Texas, San Antonio, and major in architecture. Our crown bearers are Miss Olivia Contreras, daughter of Mrs. Indira Contreras. Olivia is a first grade student at Estandon. She enjoys playing Minecraft and likes to draw. Olivia is being escorted by Mr. Nicholas Savino, son of Miss Jessica Savino. Nicholas is a first grader at Jefferson. He enjoys playing with Legos and video games. Our student council advisor is Mrs. Marina Fernandez. This evening, our Edinburg North High School principal, Mr. Mark McAuliffe, is escorting our Dean of Instruction, Mrs. Cheryl Knight, who will do us the honor of crowning our 2014 Homecoming King and Queen. Mrs. Yvonne Sines, ENHS Assistant Principal, is being escorted by Mr. Jose Chapa, ENHS Assistant Principal, who will crown the Prince and Princess tonight. And now, for the moment that we've all been waiting for, our 2014 Homecoming Prince is Mr. Hector Garza. Our 2014 Homecoming Princess is Miss Amber Trevino. Our 2014 Homecoming King is Mr. Michael Cantu. Our 2014 Homecoming Queen is Miss Yadira Hinojosa. We would like to thank Dr. Gutierrez, our state-recognized school board, and all our Cougar fans for joining us on this wonderful homecoming night. Thank you for all your continued support of Edinburg North High School. A special thank you goes out to the mighty Cougar marching band who will be competing at state on Tuesday in the Alamo Dome. Congratulations and good luck.